John is on the phone with us right now. He wants us to call a girl named Denise today because she's not calling him back after they went out. He met her at the club. They went out for a date. He says part of the reason he thinks he's not getting a call back is because at a certain point during their date when the bill came, he complained about it because he thought it was still happy hour when happy hour had ended. So much so that the manager had to come over and they discussed the bill, and he thinks that that was a major turnoff because it got weird after that point. All right, John, before we call Denise and you apologize to her for that incident and see if you can get a second date, I think it'd be a good idea, actually, if I call the bar that you went to as well so that I can apologize to them for your behavior. Would you like me to do that too?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Let's just say sorry to everybody that was involved in your horrible date, John.
Yeah. No, please. Let's call everyone.
Okay.
Were you humiliated when the manager came over to talk to you?
Of course, because it was at the end of the date. It was horrible. I just wish that I hadn't even said it.
Yeah. That's when you look at it and you're like, all right, whatever. It's like 25, 50 bucks more than I was planning on spending. I might as well just suck it up. You know? All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Can I speak to Denise, please?
This is she.
Hey, Denise, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
What's going on? I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
I'm sorry. What's going on here? I don't understand.
It's a segment that we do on the show called Second Date or Ditch.
Okay.
John asked us to give you a call and find out what went wrong on your date, because I guess he's tried to get a hold of you a few times and you won't call him back.
Okay.
I'll tell you what John told us, because we talked to him, and he says he thinks that you're not calling him back because of a moment at the end of your date when he complained about the bill and like the manager had to come over, and he says he felt really stupid after that point.
Oh, no, he lost me before that.
Whoa.
What did he do before that?
I mean, God, I don't know if I want to talk about this.
Was it where he asked if you wanted to go back to his place and you said no?
He told you a lot about our date, apparently.
He did. He told us all about it because he's really curious what he did wrong and why you don't want to go out with him again.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to go out with him. I'd feel like an hour into the date and he's asking to go back to his apartment. It sounds like a booty call almost.
I mean, I didn't even want to be there after the first 15 seconds of talking to him.
What?
You didn't like him that
Whoa.
like that soon into the date?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me because you hung out with him for an hour or so still and had drinks with the guy. If you didn't want to be there at all, why didn't you leave earlier?
I don't know. I guess I felt kind of stuck. Like I needed to keep going through with it.
So you were looking forward to it, and then 15 seconds into the date, he turned you off.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So I walked into the restaurant, and I had butterflies because I was excited to see him again. And he was already there. He had a table for us, and he had pulled out the chair for me. He told me I looked beautiful. He kissed me on the cheek.
Oh,
What
that
a
monster.
jerk, I
Oh,
Jeez.
Wait. So we sit down, and I asked him, I was like, hey, how's it going? How have you been? And he answered, oh, God. He says, this is going to sound bad, but I forgot your name.
Oh, that's the worst. What are you doing?
How did he not know your name?
I mean, I don't know. We talked for like an hour, and I laughed. I thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
But he wasn't joking?
No, he says, no, I'm serious. And he said, look how I saved you in my phone. And he showed me his phone. And he had saved me in his phone as hot girl from the club.
I have done that before, too.
I currently do that.
Yeah, and you'll be like texting with somebody like, I have no idea what her name is. I hope she says it at some point.
I mean, I don't know any girl that wants to be known as the hot girl from the club.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad of an I mean...
Yeah, but if the guy's sitting down with you on a date and then has to go, hey, I know we've been talking back and forth, planning this whole date, but
Yeah.
I don't know your name at all.
It means he doesn't care about your name.
Yeah.
Was wasted.
So what did you say to him after you found out he didn't know your name?
I don't know. I kind of felt a little like caught off guard. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm Denise. I didn't know how to respond. I wanted to be mad.
Were you just like disappointed because you really had this crush on this guy and then he didn't even have enough energy to put into knowing your name?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this date, and then that's how it starts. And from then on, I was like, oh, I guess I'll just order a bunch of drinks and have him pay for it.
Yeah.
Smart girl.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
She didn't care about the bill.
Can you put the tab under Denise, please? Name Denise in all caps. Wouldn't you like to just tell him, though, like, hey, this is why I didn't call you back was because you didn't know my name. Maybe in the future you should know somebody's name before you got with them?
I mean, I just figured maybe that's something he should know, but
The good thing is he knows it now because he's actually on the other line listening.
what?
Yeah.
Denise, I couldn't hear you at the club. It was really loud. That's why I didn't. I'm so sorry. I swear I just couldn't hear you that night, and I was too embarrassed to ask you that night what your name was, and I should have just asked then.
Yeah. When you put me in your phone, ask me my name and put it in your phone.
That is a very good point.
Yeah, you have to do that.
You don't go an entire week and then think it's funny to show me that you've given me the nickname Hot Girl from the club.
Well, I was just trying to be honest and tell you I thought it was kind of funny. I thought you'd take it as a compliment. I put you in as Hot Girl.
I am more than just a freaking hot girl.
What did you want, though, Denise? He's not going to put in very smart, intellectual woman.
He's got to get to know you first.
I mean, it's not like it didn't come up in conversation when we were at the club. We told each other our names. And I mean, I am more than just a person with a body. I don't want to. It means something about him that's all he's thinking about. That he couldn't remember my name from the conversation, but all that he remembered was what my body looked like.
Okay, so that's all I knew at that moment about you. I'm really, really sorry. And if I had had the chance to put in a different sort of thing after our date, I swear that I would have put in the most amazing woman I've ever met. Or the beautiful girl who I'm lucky to have gone on a date with.
God.
That's cute. Come on.
Pouring it on a little thick, don't you think, John?
Give him some credit, Denise.
And then you couple that with everything else that happened that night.
Yeah.
Are you
I guess you're right. A lot of stuff
Everything
did
else
happen.
was good.
Everything else was good, John. John, you forgot her name. You yelled at the wait staff about the bill, and then you invited her back to your place an hour into the date, and she said no.
Okay, look, I admit it wasn't like the best date, but that was like incredibly unlucky. One, the fact that I misunderstood what time happy hour was, that's just like bad luck. I heard her name, I just couldn't like hear it well enough at the club. That's bad luck. The only one that's actually my fault is asking her too soon to go to my place. That one I take full responsibility for.
Denise, would you like to go out on a second date with John? We'll pay for it.
I don't know.
Come on.
Just give him another shot. Now that he
just
knows your
forgot-
name
yeah.
and he knows not to yell at waiters.
It's me. I mean, it would be really hard for me to start over on this one.
Do you want to give him a shot, though, and see if he can do it?
Yeah.
I promise that you'll get to know the real me, that you'll have a wonderful time. I'll be a total gentleman. I think that you should give me another chance.
And I'm going to pay for the date so he can't complain about the bill. That's my job at this point.
Yeah, we won't even go to happy hour.
This is against my better judgment, but fine.
Yes.
You'll do it? You'll go out with John again.
Yeah.
Awesome,
I'll go out
John.
with John again.
God, I can't believe we're celebrating a response like fine.
Congratulations, John. You got a second date.
Thank you, guys. Denise, I promise you will not regret this.
Yep, we'll send you and whatever her name is out again, and you let me know how everything goes, okay? You know, in my experience dating, I've found that there is one surefire way to impress the girl that you're out on a date with,
Oh, this is going to be good.
and that is to complain about the bill. That's right. Complain to the wait staff, complain to the manager, cause a scene if you can. Because that says a lot about you. It says that you're not going to take anybody's crap.
Yeah, you're
That's
Nobody's
right.
getting over on you.
Uh-huh.
And you know what that says? If there's a long-term relationship between you guys, if you're willing to stand up for being overcharged for a vodka cran now, you're going to stand up for something bigger for her in the future. Women love it
We do.
when you complain about the bill.
You are dialed in to us.
And that's what John did on his first date.
What, John?
Right, John?
Yeah, sadly, this is a fact.
Were you like nickel and diming the restaurant?
No, it's just, it was a happy hour, and, well, I thought it was happy hour, and so, it's just like the bill was twice as much what I was expecting. So I wasn't like trying to be, I'm not cheap. I was just like trying to get what I was supposed to get.
Your email sure sounds like you're cheap, John.
Well, no. Well, I should have written it differently because it was just that. First of all, I'm a huge fan of you guys. I just have to say that I love the show, and second of all, as a fan of the show, you know that I'm not cheap. I'm a good person.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, no. If you're a fan of the show, you know that you're probably a terrible person.
Yeah.
And you like the show because it's free, John. Free entertainment.
So
Okay, but if you went to a bar and the bill was twice what you were expecting, you wouldn't be a little confused?
No, I would be confused. But if I was on a date, I probably wouldn't say anything.
I think you can ask without making a scene, like what happened when the bill came.
Okay, so the bill shows up, and, I took the bill because I was going to pay. I was going to be a gentleman. And I just opened it, and we'd only been there for an hour and a half, and it was like a lot more than I was expecting to pay. So I just called over the waiter, and I said, I think there's been a mistake with the bill. And I knew that I'd screwed up because next thing I know, like, the manager's there, and then the manager's telling me that happy hour ended an hour before I thought, and
It's like
awkward.
even the explanation's too long.
Well, the fact that the manager had to come over and
Yeah.
everything else makes it seem like a lot bigger of a deal. Is that why you feel like you're not getting a call back today?
well, there was one other thing.
Oh, there's more to it. Okay.
Yes.
What happened?
So about an hour in, things are going real well. So I suggested that we should go get another drink, but at my place.
All right.
Oh, that's a
And-
pretty bold move.
I wasn't saying, like, let's go to my place to hook up. I was saying, like, let's just go have another drink. I mean, obviously, I would hook up if you wanted to.
Right.
but-
There you go. I was hoping that you would at least admit it, John. So did this happen before or after you challenged the bill?
This was pre-challenging of Bill.
Okay, so you said, let's go back to my place, and she said what?
She said, I'm sorry, I don't do that on a first date. I mean, it was cool. I think everything was going well besides those two things. Like, we were laughing a lot.
Can I ask where you met this girl?
We met at a club.
Oh my God. And an hour into the date, there is no way an hour into a date, a guy I met at the club is asking me back to his house.
No, that wasn't the day I met her. I met her at a club like a week before, and then we went out about a week later, and that's when I asked her back to my place.
Oh, I see.
What's her name, by the way?
Her name's Denise.
Denise. Okay, so you said, let's go back to my place. She said, no, I don't really do that on the first date. And then you said, okay, that's fine. But you know what's not fine? This bill. They overcharged me. That's a good way to make a first impression, John.
Well, everything else went well.
Was she noticeably upset after all that stuff?
I could tell that things were off. You know when you're like, you feel the vibe like you've lost her? That's how I felt.
What did you like about her so much that you want to do a second date to ask her out again if you already sort of know why you screwed up?
So the thing that was really cool and surprising about her, and I know this is going to sound horrible, but she's gorgeous, like model, good looking, but she's also like hilarious. And I didn't think that she'd be so funny, like when I met her at the club, and
Yeah.
like she was like making fun of me, I was making fun of her, but like in a fun way. She's really cool.
So did she make fun of you after, the ask her back and the bill thing?
No, and so I think that's where I thought that she was kind of upset about how I reacted.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
I have called her 3 times.
And you haven't heard anything back?
Nothing. I should be honest. I called 3 times and I texted about 2 others.
Oh, so you've tried a bunch.
Tried.
So,
Yeah.
so you don't take a hint very well, do you, John?
I just really like this girl. She's really cool. Denise is really cool. I wouldn't do this with just anybody.
Okay.
So do you want to apologize to her for what you did?
Well, I already did apologize. When we were at the restaurant, I apologized like after the manager left. And I mean, I guess I'll apologize again, but really I just want a second chance.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and then find out if you get a second date or if you're going to get ditched.
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Do you think landscapers are good at manscaping? Good question. I don't know, but I do know somebody who might know. Her name is Olivia, and she's on the phone right now for a second date update.
What?
And apparently she went out with her landscaper. So we're going to answer that age-old question in a moment, hopefully. What's up? What's up, Olivia?
Hey, how are you guys?
Oh, man,
all right. How are you?
Olivia. It set you up to really be the,
I thought she was the manscaper.
what would you call it? The critic of the hedges? I don't know.
Olivia, you hold all the knowledge when it comes to landscapers and manscaping, and we're going to ask you that question in a second. Hopefully you know it. I don't know how your date went, but your email said that you went out with your landscaper?
Yeah, I actually hired this new company to do my landscaping, and when Austin is his name, when he showed up, I was like a little, pleasantly shocked.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like a bad romance novel come to life is what it sounds like.
I know. It's like so cliche. It really is. But he was young and so good looking, like just like muscles and oh my gosh.
Oh my God, you're getting hot right now. How much younger is he?
I would say he's at least 5 years younger than me. We never really talked about his age, but
Okay.
Not crazy younger,
Yeah.
though. It's not like you're 50 and he's like
No.
18.
no. He's definitely a man, like for sure.
Man through and through.
Real
She
man.
can barely say that. Oh,
So-
a man.
How did you end up getting a date with him? Did you hit on him while he was working on your house, or you hit him up later?
No, I did. I kept staring at him from my window, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Creepy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like total stalker or something. But he was getting hot, like literally and physically. And I was like, I'll just invite him in for a drink.
Of course.
It's hot out here. You want some lemonade? You want oh boy, how did my top fall off? That's unfortunate. I got to learn to button buttons better. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, it wasn't lemonade. It was Sprite. Totally different.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
One's carbonated, one's not.
Okay, so anyway, he came in and flirting led to him literally.
Wait, what? Hold up. First day on the job, you hooked up with the landscaper?
I did. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I
Man,
did.
you've got some.
This is an adult film now.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong line of work too. So is this the date then, or did you guys go out?
No, he left, but before he left, he was like, hey, you should come hang out at this bar. You know, I'm going to hang out with my buddies, but you can come by. We'll play pool. I was like, why not? So later that night, I met him at the bar.
Oh,
Okay.
so you guys did have hangout time.
Yes. We played pool. His buddies were there. They were really cool.
How did he introduce you?
He just said, this is Olivia. I mean, there was no pretense or just kind of like, oh, we're hanging out.
I was wondering if he put you in like the client box or if he put you in the friend box.
I think it was like the friend box.
Okay.
Yeah, you just said Olivia.
Okay. So you hung out with him at the bar, and did you like him as a person too, and not just a piece of landscape meat?
Well, I mean, yeah, he was cool. Like, it was just really casual and fun, like kind of like adventurous. Like, I never do this, but I was like, why not? But then he disappeared. Like, we're having fun, couple drinks in, buddies were really cool, like I said, but I was like, where did he go? Like, where's Austin? And they had like, I don't know. And I didn't want to be like uncool, like I'm the old lady here hanging out. So I just kind of like sat back and thought, okay, he'll come back. Half an hour later, no sign of him. I have no idea where he went.
So he just ditched out? Did you text him?
So I texted him and nothing.
Nothing. You haven't heard anything from him since then?
No.
So wait, why are we calling him though? Because I feel like you should just chalk this up to like, awesome, lived out a fantasy, let's move on with life.
I kind of I kind of want to do it. I don't know.
You want more? You want more of Austin? That's fine. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Why not just book a regular like Tuesday for Austin to come by your house and do the art and you?
Oh my God, I totally thought about that. But I'm like, that's just embarrassing. Like,
Kinda past
no,
that
I can't.
point.
Yeah,
no.
that's desperate.
Okay.
That's creepy.
Yeah. You're like
Right.
paying him now.
Yeah,
for it?
yeah, exactly. Can you just come hang out in my yard so I can stare at you through the window?
Do you have any idea why he would have ditched you?
No, that's. I think something's happened, and maybe he's embarrassed, or I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Oh my, would you look at that? My shrubbery is getting long. And there are just leaves piled throughout this yard.
Oh,
Why, I wish I could get someone to come over here and blow those leaves out and maybe trim my shrubbery. Did somebody call a landscaper? Sorry if my leaf blower was a little too loud there, ma'am. Oh my, well you did startle me with it. But might you be able to work on my weeds too? Yes, I can, ma'am. Oops, looks like I trimmed a little too close and I just weed whacked your pants off. Oh dear, it looks like you did. How are we gonna handle this situation? I got an idea. I got an idea too.
Is that another weed whacker, or was that them making out at the end?
I think that was them making out. I'm not sure,
Okay.
but that is play-by-play of Olivia's first date. She's on the phone for a second date update, and she wants to call a dude named Austin. Austin is a landscaper. He showed up to work on her yard, and she had very lustful eyes
Oh, man.
and invited him in for soda, and then they hooked up. They also made plans to go out later that night to a bar, and she showed up to the bar. He was there with his friends, but at a certain point, he just disappeared, and she hasn't heard a word from him. So we're about to get him on the phone and find out what happened. You ready to go, Olivia?
I'm ready.
Oh, God.
my.
Yeah, after that reenactment, she's got to be ready. It's like you lived it all over again, didn't
Yeah.
you, Olivia?
Yeah. A little bit.
What's the worst possible scenario right now?
They didn't like me, that he just was like, just changed his mind.
Yeah, maybe he thought it was cool when you guys hooked up, and then he had to hang out with you at the bar, and maybe he just didn't click with you.
Yeah, but that's so low to just leave. I hate that.
All right, well, let's find out. I'm going to call him right now and see if we can get your answer. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Austin, please?
Yeah, speaking.
Austin, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Brooke and what?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio show.
Okay. I kind of don't listen to the radio, so I've never heard of you guys. Sorry. But
No, it's
okay.
it's all good, man. I'm calling you today, though, because we actually got an email into our show about you.
what?
Yeah.
Weird, I know.
It's a segment we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they can email us, and we'll get that person on the phone and hopefully find out why they're not calling them back. And you recently met a woman named Olivia.
Oh,
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
okay. Wait a minute. She emailed you about me and her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She told us about how you came over to work on her house because you do landscaping, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, apparently you do more than that.
Yeah, we
Full
heard,
service.
we heard you are hot.
Yeah.
look, but like, why would she call the radio show?
I don't know, because she wants to see you again.
Yeah.
She said she really enjoyed your initial experience with her when you came over to work on her house, and then she said she liked hanging out with you at the bar, but you just disappeared, and she hasn't heard from you.
I mean, yeah, but I just don't get why she would want to make this business public.
She needs our
I don't
help.
think that she's ashamed by any of it.
Okay, no. That's not what I mean.
What do you mean?
I just don't know why she would want that out there. But all right.
Sounds like it was fun.
I mean, it was until we were at the bar later on, and we were shooting some pool, and I went to go get some another round of drinks, and this guy comes up to me. Never seen this guy before in my life,
Okay.
but he bows up on me, and he says, "I know you slept with my wife."
Wait, what?
Wife?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. This guy says that he followed her to the bar from the house, saw her hanging out with me, knew that something had happened.
Whoa.
And, like, I was, like, you know, I was questioning it. Like, is this guy messing with me? You know, so I asked him some questions. You know, I asked him a little bit about the house. He knew everything about the house. He knew everything about the lawn.
No.
You know, and I...
Wow.
But that's
So
That is
you
really
think
weird.
Olivia is married?
Yeah.
so. Why would she call us? I now have the same questions that you do.
Yeah, why would she want this out there? What the?
And that's what I'm saying. I have no idea why she would want this out in public unless she, you know, I don't know.
But there's got to be more to the story because she would have seen. I mean, if she is in fact married, I don't know for sure that I even believe that yet. If she is married, she would have seen her husband at the bar talking to you.
Thing is, the pool is in its own area in the bar, so it's like in another room. So she might not have actually seen him.
That would be
Oh, wow.
so weird for him to just approach you and not approach her. Like, what kind of self-control do you have to have?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he did, but he was basically just talking to me, and yeah, he threatened me. He basically says, you know, you're not seeing her anymore. You're not talking to her.
What?
He basically said that I couldn't like landscape at the place anymore.
Oh, damn. You lost a client, too.
You know, after all that, like I don't want to get any more trouble with my job, so I took off. I was out.
Yeah, understandable.
Totally.
But why didn't you respond to her text messages like, hey, I'm not writing back because you have a husband?
I'm not getting in the middle of that. Again, like I didn't mean to get in the middle of it in the first place, but
Ugh.
you know,
Yeah.
after I met the guy, it's like, no, I'm not going to be texting with his wife.
I have a,
That
but
is
she can't
awful,
be.
Austin.
I feel like she can't be married
Yeah.
if she's willing to do a second date update with us and everything else.
There's got to be more to the story.
I don't know.
I know.
guy-
I know who does know. It's Olivia, and she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
We wanna talk to her
unless
then.
she's hung up.
What?
Olivia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What are you doing?
I'm not married.
Really?
I don't know what you're talking about or who you're talking about.
Are you 100% sure?
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah, I'm not married. Why would I call them? If I were married, that would be stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty stupid unless you think you're getting away with it. I mean, your husband knows.
I don't have a husband. I'm not married.
Okay, wait, are you divorced? Do you have a crazy ex-boyfriend?
Have you hooked up with anyone else?
I
recently?
don't know who this guy is.
But he knew everything about you.
In the house.
This dude is 5'10". He's got brown hair. He was wearing a plaid shirt. He's got a tattoo on the forearm.
Does it say Olivia?
Like, literally, you're describing every guy at the bar. I mean, that's like, I'm not married. I have no idea.
Well, I don't know. It just seemed legit to me.
Look, Austin, didn't we have a good time? I mean, that's what you should be thinking about. Like, it was good, right?
That part of it, yeah, but your husband
Okay.
also saw that too.
What?
What?
He
What?
saw? He was watching.
What?
When he was talking to me at the bar, he said, "I saw what you did."
How could he
Whoa.
see?
Whoa.
Apparently, they got some sort of drop cam in the house, and he saw it.
Oh.
Olivia, are
what?
you married?
He set up a camera?
What do you mean he set up a camera? It sounds like you know something, Olivia.
Yeah, who's he?
No, I mean, that's not what I meant.
You are lying.
You're married.
You are lying.
No.
You are cheating on your
No.
husband.
I just meant, like, who's going to set up a camera in general? I mean, like, he set up a camera? Like, who does that? That's what I
Shame
meant.
Okay,
on
it sounds,
you.
Olivia, like you just slipped. That's what it sounds like.
And how dare you put Austin in that position?
And us.
It's not what you think. It's complicated.
Oh, is
now
it? Okay, so
it
now
makes sense.
things are starting to come out a little bit because you misspoke
Oh,
there.
you cheater.
Olivia.
Oh, man.
Don't try to paint me as this bad person. You don't know me.
Oh.
Okay, but we don't know you.
Yeah, but
Because
you're
we thought you were like just single, living in a house, hooking up with the landscaper, and we find out that you have a husband.
You have no idea what my life is like, and it's complicated. There's more to the story.
Well, don't bring other people into your mess. Keep your mess to yourself if it's that complicated.
You know what? If you were in my shoes, you would have done the same thing.
Okay, so now you're admitting it. You have a husband.
No.
Get a
You
divorce.
just said you would have done the same thing, which means that you cheated on your husband with Austin.
No, that I
man.
slept with a hot guy is what I'm saying.
While married.
Yeah.
I'm not playing your stupid games anymore. This is over.
Oh my God.
Hello?
Wow.
B.
Hey, Austin.
I am sorry,
Wow.
Austin. I
Yeah,
am sorry
so-
for doubting your story.
Sounds like she's sure married, and that dude you talked to was her husband.
Listen, like I'm usually all for that kind of stuff, but I don't.
Austin, don't say that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh, that is crazy.
The thing is, Austin, you think about it, there's videotape of you out there now.
Oh, gross.
Oh, see, I just don't want to get in trouble with my job. That's the thing. And if my boss found out that I did that again, then he'd be totally upset.
Again? Again, Austin. Yeah, man, I think you maybe have learned your lesson now.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, how do I get a job at Austin's company? I really want to work there. Talking about today's second date update. If you didn't hear it, Olivia hired a landscaper to take care of her yard. That's the person who called in to get a second date update, and she actually ended up hooking up with him at her house.
Yeah.
It's like something out of a really bad adult movie.
Yeah, right.
But it happened. And then later that night, she met up with him at a bar where she met some of his friends, but then 30 minutes after that, he disappeared.
Yeah.
So we got her on the phone, and we got him on the phone. We talked to him, and he claims that he was confronted at the bar by a man who was her husband, and that dude has video of them hooking up in the house. She denied it at first, but then she actually kind of slipped up because he mentioned the video camera thing. And instead of being like, what? That's weird. She went, he has cameras set up?
I know.
And then
Dude.
we caught on to that and called her out for it. And then she continued to deny that she was married until she was like, it's complicated. So basically,
She admitted it.
she's cheating on her husband, probably, and didn't think that he would find out. So she thought, why not do a second date update to see if I can track down this landscaper
Dude,
again?
she is bold. That is a
Very
bold
bold.
move.
I
Or she just
know.
wants to get caught. You know, like some people just want to get caught.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I hate it when cheaters get caught and then they always act like, don't judge me.
I know.
You don't know.
You don't,
You don't know me. You don't know me. I'm a cheater.
It's your
I
fault.
enjoy cheating. It's what I do. You don't know me.
And every cheater says that. Like, it's not an original thought or statement either. But there's also so many people that are asking to hire Austin's landscaping service.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
There's a lot of people.
We're getting so many texts. I'm in need of some work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, only if you're single, okay?
Yeah.
There's a
People?
lot of people looking to hire Austin because even at the end of it, he's like, dude, I don't want any of this because I can't let my boss find out again.
Again.
Well, and his name's Austin. I've never met an Austin that wasn't hot.
Really?
There's a lot of hot Austins out there.
Never
So-
thought of that.
If you're looking at hiring a landscaping company, I guess just call them up and see if there's an Austin that works there. And then that's probably the place you want to call because he definitely aims to please. And I have a feeling
Yes, he does.
that Austin is not going to be able to stay away from it.
No.
Like, he sounds like the kind of dude that, like, if you hit on him, no matter who you are, and he's landscaping, he will try to sleep with you.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Right. I'll
that.
do it again. It's kind of fun.
So she lied to us to get him on the phone, and we found out that, yeah, she's probably cheating on her husband.
Yeah, so she's lying to her husband more than she lied to us. So
Yeah. But her husband knows, and it's weird that her husband didn't confront her. He must be just
that is
waiting
weird.
for, like, the perfect opportunity.
Or it just happens so often that he's exhausted from it.
He's just like, whatever. It means I have to find new landscapers.
Yeah.
Those guys are doing such a good job.
He calls up someone, hey, you guys have any ugly, like,
Yeah.
fat
Yeah.
landscapers or something?
Just some really unattractive landscapers. That's what I'm looking for. It probably doesn't even matter. She'll sleep
No,
with them
it
anyway.
doesn't. Yeah.
I'll just keep going through every single landscaping company in town. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person that didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5's Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
In today's second date update, we'll try to answer the age-old question, is it possible to find love at a used car lot. I know for me, I haven't found love, but I have found that if you're willing to put in the effort and add a little elbow grease to the situation, you can get that deal down by at least $100.
No wonder you love buying new cars all the time.
Got to be willing to do the work, though.
Yeah.
Sort of like Alice, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now. She thinks she might have found love at a used car lot.
For real?
Yep. What's up, Alice? How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So your email said that you met the dude you want to call today while buying a used car.
That is true.
And all I can see in my head is a really bad suit and really greasy hair.
No, he was a good-looking guy.
Okay. And what?
I still don't believe you, but okay, continue.
What's his name?
Dent.
Dense? Like you're dense in the head?
No, Dent. D-E-N-T.
Dent. His name is Dent, and he works at a car lot.
Shut
I
up.
know.
No way.
It's funny, I
I
think.
guess he was born for the job. All right, so tell us a little bit about Dent.
So I was shopping for a new car, just looking for something a little bit bigger, and we kind of just hit it off. And he asked me out for coffee, and we went out, and I have 2 kids, which can sometimes be an issue.
Did you bring them along for coffee?
No,
Oh.
they weren't with me at the time. But I didn't know how to bring it up because we just met. I didn't know if dating someone with 2 kids was going to be his thing. So
I feel like he's a guy named Dent from a used car lot. He should just be lucky he's on a date.
no, he was really cute. He was really funny.
Okay, so Dent has a lot to offer. Okay. What did you like about Dent so much?
I just liked talking to him about random things.
Okay, what'd you guys talk about while you were having coffee? What's a highlight from your coffee date?
We both really like long distance running.
Okay.
Really? Wow.
So you're
Yeah.
both big runners. That's something that you probably didn't realize you would have in common with someone like him.
Right, exactly. And the conversation just went smooth. He even complimented me.
What do you
What
say?
did he compliment you on? Like, you have great taste in automobiles, let me tell you.
No. When I finally told him that I had kids, he told me that I didn't look like a mom.
That's not
Okay.
a compliment. Hey, that's an insult to moms everywhere, Dent.
It's like a backhanded compliment.
I don't know. It's saying you haven't let yourself go like
Yeah,
most
right.
moms is what it's saying.
No, I think he was trying to be complimentary. I didn't say it in the right way.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, did you go to coffee right after you were looking at the car?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And so did you go back to the lot after?
No, I told him after coffee that I would need to take some time to think about the car.
Dude, he couldn't even close the car deal on a coffee date.
No, I don't know. I just wasn't sure at that time.
Okay. Have you made a decision on the car? Did you ever figure that out with him?
Yeah, I ended up going back and getting the car, but he wasn't there at the time, so I just bought it from one of his other coworkers and yeah, left him a note saying to give me a call.
Ooh.
Okay, well, that's probably why he's not calling you back.
Because I didn't buy the car from him?
Yeah, of course. He gets commission off that.
Yeah, but I think he asked me out for coffee because he likes me, not because he's trying to sell me a car.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if he did like you, the fact that you wouldn't go through him and he loses his commission, I would never call you again.
Whoa.
I couldn't do it.
I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it like that. I don't know. When you have 2 kids, you kind of, your brain gets foggy, and I needed a car.
Yeah, I don't know. Alice, it sounds like you're a sweet mom of 2 that is good looking and you just got scammed, is what it sounds like to me.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I mean, maybe, yes. Maybe he's not calling me back because I didn't buy a car from him, or maybe he's not calling me back because I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just think that I wish he said something.
Either
Yeah,
reason
so-
is really crappy.
Right?
I just want to let you know.
So has he gotten back to you at all?
No.
You haven't heard anything from him. And how long has it been?
5 days.
5 days with no call from Dent. I'm sorry about that.
Dent.
All right. Well, play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
All right. Thank you.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I just have one question for the woman who's on the phone for a second date update today. Alice,
Yes.
what is it going to take for me to get you into a date? What's it going to take?
What do you mean?
What do I got to do? What do I got to do to get you into this second date update? If you're wondering why I'm asking Alice that, that's because she met the guy that she wants to call today at a used car lot. He was actually the guy trying to sell her a car. His name is Dent. And she went there looking for a car. They bonded a little bit, then went for coffee. And she didn't buy a car from him that day. But she did go back to the dealership the next day and buy from another salesman. And now Dent isn't calling her back. So she fears that maybe the reason he's not calling is because she bought a car from a different dude.
I'm still not sure that he thought that your guys' coffee date was actually a date. I never heard. How did you guys end stuff?
We just kind of said, like, we'll be in touch with each other.
Over the car or over another date?
I guess it was unclear.
Okay.
That sounds like a really romantic ending to the whole
does.
thing. All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, see if we can get Dent on the phone and make a deal. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, may I speak to Dent, please?
This is Dent.
Hey, Dent, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay, how'd you guys get my number? What's going on?
Well, I got your number because I'm in the market for a Toyota Tercel.
Oh, stop it.
1985, if you got it.
Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have anything like that specifically on lot right now, but
Dent.
Dent, I'm not calling about a Toyota Tercel.
No one is ever calling about a Toyota Tercel. Let's just say that right now.
Okay, then what are you calling me about?
Well, I'm calling because you recently went on a date with somebody, and they emailed us to get a hold of you.
Okay. Went on a date?
Yeah. We do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. So you went out with a girl named Alice for coffee a little while ago.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I know what you guys are talking about. Okay.
Okay, good. So you know Alice and you remember Alice.
Yeah, I think so. If I'm thinking of the right person, yeah, I remember her.
She's the one that wanted to buy a car from you, but then didn't buy a car from you?
Yeah, how could I forget that?
It sounds like you're not happy about that.
Well, I am a car salesman, and we talked about buying a car, and then she didn't buy a car. So, yeah.
Is that the reason that you're not calling her back, because she didn't buy a car from you?
Okay, so let me just backtrack and explain what's going on here. So, yeah, I'm a car salesman, and yes, we talked about buying a car and went out to coffee, but here's the thing. I'm one of the best car salesmen on the lot, and then there's also, like, I'll call him my rival, but actually he's not really like my arch rival anything. He's like one of my best friends. We're like total bros. And kid you not, we seriously go 1-2 every month back and forth with deals and commissions and sales, yada, 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 yada.
It sounds like an exciting relationship you guys have.
He's like, yeah, he's my best friend. It's always fun to like bounce back and forth and be like, ha ha, beat ya.
Okay.
And what does he have to do with any of this?
So the guy she went and got the car from, after I set everything up, and was like, yes, going to get this sale in, she bought it from him.
Oh, so you're pissed because she gave that dude a sale over you.
I mean, it wasn't even that. That car sale is what put him over the month, and then so I ended up losing the month to him.
Oh, that sucks.
And on top of everything, he gets this big bonus that I've been so close to getting every month. So yeah, he walks away with my bonus, gets the deal. He's constantly rubbing this in my face and won't let it go.
Wait, no. Can we all pause for a second? I mean, yeah, that sucks for work, but romantically, you didn't like the girl? Like, I don't get why that has anything to do with her. She didn't know any of that.
I never said I liked her romantically, though.
Oh. Well, she feels different. She thought that you were into her.
Yeah.
Look, I wasn't romantically interested. I'm gay.
What?
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, doesn't that change everything?
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Why didn't we just
Apparently,
start there?
Nobody picked up on that, and she obviously didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, so, like, sorry if that, like, didn't get communicated, but yeah, it was, like, no intention to her. Really nice girl and everything, but yeah, there's no way that's going to work out.
Hey, you know who'd be really surprised to hear that? It's Alice, and she's actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
What are you talking about? She's on the phone?
Yes, she is. Alice, you there?
Hi.
Hey. Dent is gay, if you didn't hear that.
Yeah. Didn't really get that vibe from you when you asked me out for coffee and were flirting with me, but I guess that makes me feel better. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, like, no offense to you, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't, maybe there were signs and I didn't pick up on them, but.
I mean, I would hope so. Look, I talked about my partner half the time.
I thought you were talking about your business partner.
No, talking about my husband.
Oh my God, dude, you really weren't trying to pick up on her, Jen.
No.
I still thought like maybe you were like, well, still leading her on just for the sale. But if you're talking about your partner half the time,
Well, then I don't understand why you said you thought I was attractive.
I mean, like, you are. You're a pretty woman, but yeah, it's just, I can look at someone and say they're pretty, can't I?
I don't know. Does your partner approve of that, Dent?
I mean, heck, we go out on coffee ourselves and we look at people and say who's hot and who's not and who's pretty. So why couldn't I?
Okay.
Right?
I guess I was just confused. I thought you liked me more than that.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. But you know who might actually be interested, might be able to help you out there? The guy you bought the car from?
Yeah.
I can guarantee you he's single and he would be interested. Ever since you bought the car, he hasn't shut up about it, or you.
Oh, wow.
Really?
whoa, you are quite the salesman, Dent.
Dang.
See? Thank you.
He's getting
Can I have
used.
my bonus for it?
Yeah, sorry, you still lose out on the bonus.
Oh, no.
But Alice, would you like to go on a second date with Dent to the car lot to meet that other dude that sold you the car so you could go out with him maybe?
Ooh.
You know what? Why not?
Yay.
Awesome. I love playing matchmaker. I can promise you I will get you guys in contact within like the next hour.
Wow, okay. You do work quick, Dent.
That's my specialty.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Alice, congratulations. I think you got a second date out of the second date update.
Guess I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not what I was expecting, but
But it turned out wonderful.
I hope so.
And Dent, next time I buy a car, I'm buying it from you.
Oh.
For sure.
Oh, well, if you're talking about that Tercel we talked about a little bit ago, I don't have that in stock, but I can set it up, I guarantee, in the next few days.
Wonderful. Let's do it, Dent. Get Alice a date, get me a Tercel. This is a great second date update.
Yes!
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Everybody is texting in at 78592 saying Alice, the girl from today's second date update, has horrible gaydar.
Some people just don't have it.
Yeah, some people just can't tell. If you missed today's second date update, this girl named Alice wanted to call a dude named Dent. He works actually at a car dealership, and she went there to look at a car, and then they ended up having coffee, and she thought that he was really into her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he stopped calling her back. Well, we found out that one reason that he was kind of upset was because she didn't buy the car from him that day. She came back and bought it like the day after from his rival.
Which is like not even rival or not. That's a slap in the face for anybody making commission.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Come on, I did all the work and you give it to him,
Yes.
right?
So she bought it from somebody else, and that's like his friend, but they always go back and forth like, I got the bonus this month and you didn't.
Yeah.
So he ended up getting his bonus and Dent didn't get his. But
Oh,
also,
ouch.
Dent's gay. And
Yeah, that's kind of a deal breaker.
yeah.
You know?
And even the whole time, I guess, while they were having coffee, he was talking about his partner, and she just thought he was talking about a business partner. Didn't pick up on the fact that Dent isn't into her or any woman,
See,
really.
nowadays, I actually, if I hear partner, I never assume work. I always assume it's a partner.
Yeah.
And then they could be talking about a work partner.
Sure.
I don't know.
And they're like, that's so good that you're open about it. And you're like,
Yeah.
he's like, no, that's my business partner.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Dent was gay and not interested. But we did find out that the dude that she did buy a car from is actually interested in her because Dent's like, he won't shut up about you. So he wants to play matchmaker and set them up on a date.
That's cute.
So
I
his
like
friend's
it.
going to win twice.
Yeah.
He's got the money and the
Jeez.
girl.
And the girl. But Dent doesn't care about the girl. He just would rather have the money.
Yeah. He works on commission. He's like, hello.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today had her date end in one of the most awkward ways possible.
Whoa.
Her name is Meredith. Meredith, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay.
Good. Thank you for doing a second date update today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We don't normally do this, but why don't we start this second date update with the end of your date?
Oh, good.
Let's start at the end.
Because I was dying to hear what happened.
Why don't you tell everybody what happened?
Oh, it ended with a hug.
Right?
Ouch.
That's
okay.
not that bad.
But that's
What's
not
wrong with
the
that?
worst part.
Oh, that's not it?
What happened before the hug?
Okay, so keep in mind that we spent almost 3 hours together.
Okay.
And he said, it was nice meeting you, but the entire time of our date, you've actually been calling me Matt, but it's actually Mike.
So you were calling him the wrong name the whole evening.
Yeah, but he didn't correct me, you know?
I think that's on him.
Yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to know? I heard it incorrectly, and he never once tried to correct me again, so I had no idea.
He did correct you at the end. And what did you say after he said, actually, wait, is his name Matt or Mike? Now I'm confused.
I was calling him Matt, but his name is actually Mike.
Okay.
And what did you say when he corrected you finally at the very end?
I was just so embarrassed. And I was just like, I am so sorry. I had no idea.
So how did you meet this dude?
We met at swing dancing class.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so
like
you-
previously or that night?
It was literally that day. Like
Okay.
we did the swing dancing class, and then he asked me to go to the bar right after.
Oh, that's good. Because I imagined you having classes with this guy for weeks and weeks and weeks.
No.
and then-
It was the first class. I'd only heard his name when he first introduced himself,
Okay.
or the wrong name.
Okay.
That makes it a little more excusable then if it's
Right.
the first night that you met him and you got his name wrong. Not if you guys had known each other for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
And I assume you thought that the drinks after dancing were going great.
Yeah, I was having a really good time, and I thought he was too. I was hoping that, the night would just keep going on. Maybe we could do something after, or, get another drink or something. But he ended up saying that he had to go because he had work the next day. So, I don't know. I thought he was really enjoying himself, so I was a little bit disappointed.
Other than the name stuff, what did you like about this guy? Why do you want to do a second date update?
When I first met him, he just seemed really, goofy, and he said something really funny. When I first showed up to class, I looked around, and I was the only person who wasn't in a couple. I was the only single person. I mean, I was pretty sure that there'd be other people there, but it was just me and him, so they immediately matched us together. And he cracked a joke. He made me feel less embarrassed, and he was just like, maybe we should just get married and make this less awkward.
Whoa. That's a cute joke.
Yeah, he was really funny. It was just, it made me feel a lot better about taking the class. And, for a guy who has such a great sense of humor, it just seems really weird that would, be the reason that he hasn't texted me back anymore.
Was there any other awkward moments that you can think of at all?
There was one other, slightly awkward moment. But again, it was, closed with a laugh, you know?
Okay, what was it?
Midway through or so, I was feeling this connection with him. And, I'd already had a drink, and I'm a lightweight. And I sort of blurted out, oh, my God, you remind me of my dad.
Oh. Nobody wants to be reminded of their dad.
Oh, man.
It was...
I feel like that's worse than calling him the wrong name.
Too. I mean, can you imagine if he would have said, "Oh, you remind me of my mom"?
Oh, gross.
But no, I didn't mean it like that. I was like, no, not in that way. You know what I mean? My dad's really funny, and he cracks these jokes. He just reminded me of that, kind of goofball, the way that he cracked jokes.
So he had dad humor. That's always a compliment.
But, I love my dad's sense of humor, and it was just something that I thought I could connect to him with, another thing.
Yeah.
But if it's a guy that you're romantically interested in, you might not want to draw that comparison.
Okay, you're
It's a good piece of advice.
right.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call your sort of dad guy named Mike or Matt or whatever, and get your second date update, okay?
Hey.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're halfway through the second date update, and if you're just joining us, Meredith is on the phone, and Meredith wants to date her dad.
Oh,
But
well,
my God.
kind of.
Unfortunately, I think her dad's spoken for. So she wants us to call a guy named Mike today. The reason I say that is because during the date, Meredith laughed and said, "You remind me of my dad." And there was an awkward moment then. And there was also a major awkward moment when at the end of the date, Mike said, "Hey, by the way, you've been calling me Matt all night." And then they shared a hug and he walked out of her life forever.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Meredith, we're about to call Mike and see why he's not calling you back, even though we think we might know the answer.
I feel horrible that happened, but we had such a good chemistry together.
Yeah, but listening to that recap, don't you even feel like you totally ruined that date?
Not totally. I mean, under the circumstances, it wasn't the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah. You just told him that you remind him of your dad. That's all.
I mean, you
Not a
could have
big
said
deal.
it while you guys were naked in bed together, and that would have been worse. You're right.
Oh, God. You knew it was the sense of humor. I explained,
All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, okay?
Oh, God, I'm nervous.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Mike.
This is Mike.
Hey, Mike, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, who are you?
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Okay.
Her name is Meredith.
Oh, my God.
And you met Meredith at a swing dancing class, and then you guys went out for drinks after.
Yes, that happened.
Okay, that is confirmed. Good.
Okay.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
We're all on the same page.
Well, Meredith is wondering why you're not giving her a call back after your date.
Really?
Yeah. So she asked us if we could get you on the phone and figure out if she did something wrong.
All right.
All right. Well.
All right. What? All right, you can tell us what happened, or?
Is this whole thing just a joke?
No, it's not at all. It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. That's why I'm calling you today. I'm wondering if Meredith did something wrong on your date.
I don't know, not really. I just don't think we're a great match.
Is it because she called you Matt instead of Mike the entire time?
How do you know that?
Oh, because we talked to Meredith about your date, and she told us everything that happened. She also said that there was one awkward moment where she kind of compared you to her dad, and she thought maybe that was the reason that you didn't want to go out with her again.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that was definitely a little weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people like their parents, so that was probably... Well, I mean, just in general, that was maybe a compliment. Mike, you ever think about that?
It's a weird thing to say.
Was that it? Is it those two things then, calling you the wrong name and comparing you to the dad?
Yeah. Those are pretty big things.
It was that and something else.
Well, what else was there?
Even more?
I don't know. She just kind of ticked off a pet peeve. It's like, it's more me than it is her. It's like, it's not her fault. She's a sweet girl.
That's like the worst breakup line ever, though. It's me. it's not you. What is it?
She was doing this weird thing when we were at the bar, and maybe she was doing it all night, but I only noticed when we got to the bar. But I was telling her a story, and she goes, "Oh my God, are you smurfing serious?"
Are you Smurfing serious is what she said?
Yeah.
Like the cartoon show Smurfing?
What?
Yeah, I guess so. I was just like, what do you mean? She responded by saying, "Your story is forking crazy."
Forking?
Oh, God.
Yeah, she said forking.
What?
It was like every single time she went to swear, she just replaced it with a nonsense word.
You got to give her a break. Like maybe she was just trying to be ladylike or watch her manners on a first date.
I guess, but this isn't like the 1950s. It's okay to swear.
Was it just that instance, or was it more than that?
Yeah, I'd be telling her a story, and then she just cut me off and yell something like, holy heckle specs.
Ooh, wow. She said that? Jeez.
I don't know. Bleep
I don't
that
think
out,
we
man.
can air that on the radio. That's edgy stuff.
Cheese and rice.
Goodness gracious, Mike.
Poor thing. I think she sounds kind of cute.
Hey, Mike, I do need to let you know that she's actually on the other line right now listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, I am. Meredith, you there?
Yeah. Hi, Mike.
This is pretty weird.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that to come out of your mouth.
Expecting what to come out of my mouth? Holy heckle specs?
Yeah, you may have just pissed Meredith off there. Oh, I'm sorry for the word piss word. Sorry about that, Meredith.
Hey, Jubal.
Ticked off.
I mean, did you want me to curse like a sailor the whole time?
I mean, you don't necessarily have to swear, but if you're gonna do it, you should do it right.
I know, but I don't like to curse, and you started doing it, and I kind of wanted to, follow suit, but I don't curse, and so, I just do what my sister and I do at home when, that's when we started, when we wanted to, say things, and, our parents were there, and we didn't want to be disrespectful.
But it just kind of makes you sound really immature.
Well, cussing makes one sound really unintelligent and uneducated.
Uh-oh.
I guess, but it's just kind of hard to have a conversation when someone out of nowhere yells, "Son of a booger butt."
Dude, that's creative.
That's any better than son of the other B word? That's jarring to me. So, I mean, it's just, I thought you seemed like you had, a fun sense of humor. So, we laugh about it all the time. Even our parents laugh about it because it's funny. We make stuff up. We're creative about it. And it's, oh my gosh, it's just something funny.
Maybe your parents think it's funny, but, honestly, to me, it was like having a drink with a kindergartner.
Wow.
So it's I know I remind you of your dad, but I'm not your dad. Maybe your dad thinks it's funny, but I don't know.
You can cuss in front of Mike if you want to, Meredith. I think that's what he's saying.
But I don't want to cuss. I know I have freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. I just don't like saying it. It's not polite.
Okay.
It's not ladylike. And it was the first date, so I'm not gonna, bring it out.
Yeah.
I think she has a really good point, Mike. I mean, you can't get over some stupid phrases like "holy ravioli" or whatever she was saying.
Brooke.
I mean, I cuss like a sailor, but to each their own.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I each their own, but I'm just not into it, I guess. I kind of want to feel like I'm talking to an adult. Especially if it's someone that I'm gonna, potentially be in a relationship with.
Mike, maybe you want to reconsider. Maybe she can tone down the nonsense words or whatever, and you guys could go out again. Would you like to go out on a second date with her? We'll pay for it.
Maybe if she agrees not to, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if she agrees not to use that kind of language.
I can't believe you're saying that.
Meredith, can you watch your mouth?
She doesn't hold her tongue.
Can you watch your mouth to go out with Mike one more time?
I mean, yeah, I honestly don't really do it with other friends. It's just something that my sister and I did, and then
Meredith,
the drama with the dad.
I think you should just own that you were the offensive one on this date for probably the first time in your life.
I'm sorry, Mike, not Matt. Would you like to go on a second date with me if I tone my language down?
Sure, let's give it another try.
All right, nice. A successful second date update. Congratulations, you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, you guys. Go out, have fun, and then snarf all night long. Just snarf till your hearts are content.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 says that second date was smurfing fantastic. Yeah, please watch your language. Talking about today's second date update, of course, Meredith wanted to call this dude named Mike. He wasn't calling her back after their date because she kept replacing curse words with nonsense words like forking or smurfing.
Oh, man.
And it drove him crazy. He said it seemed like it was really immature. And then Meredith argued that swearing makes you look really uneducated, and she didn't want to seem unladylike. In the end, Mike agreed to another date only if she promised to just speak normally, and Meredith agreed.
Please swear a little.
Yeah, just a tad bit. So, successful second date update. They actually agreed to go out. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We've heard a lot of very romantic dates for your second date update. But today's second date update, I think, might be the most romantic night out we've ever heard.
Oh, really?
Ever.
We've heard from people who have like rented out full castles and
I know.
helicopter rides. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't think anything can compare to today's second date update, and I don't even want to spoil it. Like, normally I might say what the email was about, but I'm just going to let Ariana tell us about it. Ariana, how are you?
Hi, I'm great, thanks.
You should be great because, man, this guy pulled out all the stops when he took you out.
I'm dying to know her, and it
Yeah.
was the most romantic date ever.
Tell us about it. Tell us about your romantic date with, what's his name, Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry took me to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
Oh my God, I thought so too. It could still be romantic. You never know.
No, it can't.
Did he like rent out the whole McDonald's and do a little candlelit dinner because the McDonald's fries are your favorite?
Actually, it was much quieter than that. And we met online. He just seemed super nice. I'm looking for nice right now. And, like, we were talking, and he just sounded like a good guy. And so he's like, let's take it slow. Let's do lunch. And then he suggested McDonald's, which I balked at, but I was like, sure, let's, see. But it was so sweet. Like, we got Happy Meals. We sat by the playland. Like, we talked about, like, growing up, like, our backgrounds. And
I'm just saying, last time I was at McDonald's Playland, I literally watched a kid puke on his shoes.
And that's some people's romance right there, Could be a beautiful thing. Did he at least put, like, a candle in the bun of one of your burgers? So a little candlelight?
No, nothing like that.
No?
I mean, I got a milkshake. I wanted a milkshake, and he bought me chocolate milkshakes. That was sweet.
Hey, I will
Wow.
say, though, if he can go through a McDonald's date and leave you still smitten, then there is something special about this guy.
It was super sweet, like very nostalgic, just like, really like a good kind of place to talk about growing up. And I feel like I got a good feel for like his background and his family and like who he is.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was nice. And after we went to this park that was nearby, just walked around for a while, sat at a picnic table for like 30 minutes.
So basically, this is the most budget date ever. You're gonna go to McDonald's, hit up the dollar menu, and then go for a walk in the park.
Like I was looking for a good guy, and he said he wanted to take it slow, and that's slow. But it was really it was pleasant. It was really nice. I had a great time with him. And I don't know, I haven't heard from him.
So what was the vibe from him on the date?
We just felt really comfortable. Like, we was really, like, we kind of talked very easily the whole time.
You should feel comfortable. You guys went on a date like somebody who's been dating for 15 years. Like, hey, you want to go get some McDonald's real quick?
He seemed really interested, like, in me. Like, he asked a lot of questions about me, too. It was definitely a two-sided conversation. And
it seems like he should be wowed by you. I mean, the stereotype is that girls want all this materialistic stuff on the dates, right? But you just really liked him for him.
Yeah, I feel that way, too.
How did things end?
So after we were at the park for about 30 minutes, he said he had to get back to work, and we just, had a big hug. He just gave him a nice hug. And then I texted him after and just, said, thanks for such a nice time. And he texted back, you're welcome, ! And then I haven't heard from him since.
Well, it does sound steamy, that's for sure. Big hug, and then you haven't heard anything, though.
No, for a week. And obviously it wasn't steamy, but it was super comfortable. It was really nice. I thought we,
Do you think, because he said he wanted to take it slow, that maybe he was coming out of a relationship and he just isn't ready to date?
I didn't get that vibe, no, but I mean, we didn't get a lot into like recent relationship history. It was more like further back history. But I mean, when we were talking online, like it did seem like he was interested in meeting a good person too. So
Any awkward moments that you can think of?
the only thing I can think of is like when we went to order our food, I had the thought of offering to pay, but then I thought, I mean, it's McDonald's, you know, I'm not putting him out.
Right.
I let him pay for me. But then I thought, well, maybe I should have offered to pay, but I don't know. I can't imagine that would ruin it.
Right.
I don't
And
know.
if it did, like, that's like splitting hairs, man.
Yeah.
The total was $7.
Yeah.
Why did you not split that with me? Well, we'll see if that is actually the reason. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and get your second date update, all right?
Thanks.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Ariana's on the phone today for a second date update. You know, Ariana should consider herself lucky because most dudes, when they go out on a first date, are trying to score the big O. Her dude, just trying to score a Big Mac.
I'm loving it.
Because that's all they did. They went to McDonald's and then went for a walk in the park. And now she's not getting a call back, and we have no idea why.
And you said, I mean, in all of it, nothing seemed to go wrong and you guys just clicked. I'm just hoping that this is finally a second date where there's a real reasonable explanation. Like he's been in the hospital for a couple weeks or something. I don't know.
That's not true.
You think maybe he didn't like your food choice? Maybe you ordered the wrong thing at McDonald's? That's his big test?
Well, I did hear they have breakfast all day now, so maybe I did mess up.
Maybe you did. Or maybe you got the filet of fish, because anytime I see somebody get that, I'm like, serial killer, for sure. All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jerry?
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from McDonald's.
Shut up. That's not true.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. This is Jubal
Yes.
from the morning show?
Yes, from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, not much. How
Thanks
are
for
you?
listening.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Not too bad. Thank you for asking. A little hungry for no reason at all, but we can get to that later.
What's going on?
Somebody emailed us about a second date update.
Okay.
Congratulations, Jerry.
Been on a date recently to the Golden Arches.
Oh, man.
Oh, you know exactly what McDonald's date we're talking about.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, Ariana is who I'm guessing you're thinking of. She's wondering why you're not calling her back after you took her on a beautiful date to McDonald's and a walk through the park.
Oh, my God.
So Jubal's actually kind of making fun, but she's had a great time. Yeah.
I did too. I had a great time.
Oh, good.
So why
don't
aren't
call
you
her back
calling
then,
her
Jerry.
back? Yeah.
Well, I'm so embarrassed right now. Taking a girl to McDonald's is ridiculous. I get it, but believe me, I had something in the back of my mind, and I'm not like a wacko that just takes girls to McDonald's.
So you hold up. You took her to McDonald's for a specific reason.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, was there actually like some sort of weird McDonald's test that you were doing?
Kind of.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, kind of.
Jubal was joking about that earlier. I thought he
Yeah.
was like being ludicrous.
No.
I thought I was too. What?
Listen, 5 years ago, if I would have met Ariana, like, she's awesome. But timing's kind of like everything, right?
So she's hot, but she's 5 years ago hot?
No.
No, it's not about that. She's beautiful. It's just, okay, so this is embarrassing, but my biological clock is ticking. I'm like in my mid-30s. I'm going to be pushing 40, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's just, I guess it's women that normally feel that way, but I feel like my clock is ticking, so I wanted to go to McDonald's. So we went, but in the back of my mind, I was kind of hoping that it would also propel us into a conversation about, like, kids.
What? Yeah, like having kids? Like you and her possibly having kids? Like if she's open to children?
Yes.
Whoa. I mean, she told us that you said you wanted to take things slow.
Well, that's what you say, but I mean, I want...
But you wanted to get her pregnant right there in the drive-thru.
Wait, so you think
That's what
she
it
doesn't...
sounds like.
In the back of my mind, I was like, I've been to that McDonald's before, and I always see kids, and it's all kind of fun for me. Like, I sit at McDonald's, and I'm not a creeper. I just...
Yeah, don't continue that sentence. Like, we get what you're about to say, but it's going to come off very creepy. So just move past that. You took her there to sit next to kids.
I'm not, again, not creepy here, but I wanted to take her to McDonald's because the kids were there, the playground, all of that, and I wanted to see if her motherly instincts would kick in.
What does that mean? Like she was going to punish a child for running when he's not supposed to indoors or something?
Or grab somebody else's baby and just start breastfeeding it? Like what?
I don't get it either.
How does that just kick in public like that?
No. Not like that at all. It's just that we were having lunch, and there was this cute, like a brother and sister, they're playing, and the brother literally fell off the monkey bars. They had like a little jungle gym in there. He fell off 2 feet from us.
And?
It didn't faze her at all. Nothing.
Yeah,
it's not.
Jerry, kids fall all the time. I have kids, and it doesn't faze me when they fall.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I went over and I was like looking for the mom, and the mom came over, and of course she helped out, but Ariana didn't do anything. It was like we were in a Seinfeld episode. Like, oh, that's a shame.
So you're saying because
the kids weren't really hurt and they just fell down.
Not hers.
You're saying that because she didn't help some strange child when the child fell on a playground, you think that she is not going to be a good mother?
No. I didn't say that. I was just looking for the instinct. My focus is on kids. If her instinct was to focus on kids, she would have done something, but that didn't happen. So, I don't know.
I feel like that's a really unfair judgment.
Look, I know what it's like to be on a first date. I've been on plenty of first dates. So I know on the date, I'm not going to ask her if she wants to have kids right away. You just don't do that.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking maybe if I saw something subconsciously, I would get a sense. I mean, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. And I feel like women out of anyone would understand if you talked about your biological clock and those feelings.
Well, I really want to have kids now. Like, I want to have kids immediately.
When you say immediately, you're talking in the next 6 months?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Holy hell.
I don't think the timing works out on that anyway.
I don't want to be an old dad that's like 40 years old trying to, throw a football for my kid.
It just feels like you should have started this process a couple years ago or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thanks for giving us the reason, Jerry. And just to let you know, Ariana is on the other line, and we can ask her right now if she's ready to get pregnant.
God.
Ariana, are you ready to have a baby with Jerry?
I knew this. Are you kidding me?
Hi,
I really don't want to do this, you guys.
You did it.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Ariana.
Hi.
Were you listening?
I was. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. I feel like such an idiot right now.
No, I wish you'd just talk to me. I get it. I get the whole biological clock thing, and
you do.
I feel, and I feel a little weird that like you didn't see that or whatever it was that you saw in me. You didn't see that I was motherly. I did a lot. Like, I've got younger brothers and sisters I told you about. I used to babysit. Like, I love kids.
Yeah, but there's a difference between loving kids and wanting to have them right this second.
I want to have kids, like, in, like...
You do?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like 2-3 years?
Hey.
What?
You know what? That timeline just doesn't work for me.
Jerry!
Why?
2-3 years with someone who is wonderful rather than 6 months with someone you barely know.
No, I'll be too old by then.
You won't,
Jerry,
dude.
you realize you don't actually have a biological clock? Like, your stuff's going to work.
Yeah. George Clooney just had twins and he's like 86 or something, right? Like, that stuff stays fresh for a while, okay?
Good,
your expiration date is late compared to ours.
Look, I know all of the biological stuff. I know it. But it's a physical thing for me. I don't want to feel old and have kids. I want to be youthful and vibrant and all of that stuff, and nothing can change that.
So 2-3 years is like too much for you. You need
Too much.
You need someone to. Wow.
But Jerry, how are you going to establish a good foundation of a relationship to have someone to parent with?
Good question, but I think there should be like a spark. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for that moment where it was like, oh my God, I can't wait to have kids. And that didn't happen for me. I just didn't feel that. It wasn't there. There was nothing that felt like kids now. Nothing.
Jerry, I think I already know the answer, but would you want to go out with Ariana on a second date again? We will pay for it.
I don't know. I just feel like the timing's off between us. That's too bad. But Ariana, if you're really nice, and I enjoyed being with you. So if like anybody, some girls around you that you know of that you could set me up with, I would entertain that.
Are you just looking for a surrogate?
Wait, so you're rejecting me, but you want me to set you up with one of my friends who will have your child like this year?
Well, if it's not too much to ask, I would appreciate that.
It's not a big request at all, yeah. Not too much to ask.
I'm sorry, Jerry, but I guess my timeline isn't going to work for your request.
Well, thanks for doing the second date update, Ariana. And Jerry, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, you got it, guys. And I know you have a lot of listeners, so if you want to put the word out for me, I'm a really nice guy.
Do it right now. Text in 78592. Who wants to get pregnant by Jerry?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm just going to start today's second date update by reading you the email that we got. It says, Jubal, I'm emailing you because there are 3 things that you should never break. 1 is trust.
Yeah.
2 is promises.
Okay.
And 3 is hearts.
Oh.
And the girl that I want to call for a second date update broke my heart, and I want to talk to her about it. So
sad.
Let's not waste any more time. We've got a broken heart emergency. His name is Danny. Danny, what's up?
Hey, guys. Thanks so much for reading my email. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, Danny. I mean, it's pretty dramatic email, man, if you've only gone out on one date with a person.
Well, I think a lot of people know that love is something that you can't wait for. It's something that you feel. It's a feeling, and I felt it with Jennifer.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, we're just dropping that right out the gate. Okay.
I know I could be a sappy romantic. I really do know that, but I do believe that, like, love is just something that you have to go for. And I knew that the moment I met her, that she was the one.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, well.
Crap.
Hey.
Whoa.
When you know,
overwhelmed.
you know.
I'm
I agree.
overwhelmed. Okay.
So maybe Jennifer was overwhelmed too. Well, how did she break your heart? And how's your heart doing, by the way? Is it mending at all?
I'm doing okay. I think that there's still hope. I think when we look back on this, we'll be like, this is how we all started. This is like the foundation of our relationship.
Yeah,
So,
man,
wait.
you gotta keep going.
What did you do on your date that made you feel like she was the one?
Well, and actually, I knew from the moment I met her. I actually met at a grocery store, and the moment I saw her, I was at the checkout line, and we just kept making eyes at each other, and I let her go in front of me, and when she was leaving, I ran out after her, and I told her, like, oh, you forgot something. I handed her a cucumber, and she's like, oh, that's not mine. And then I was like,
Okay,
oh.
well, that could have been taken the wrong way.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, in hindsight, it's probably not my best, but I thought it was cute. And then I handed her a piece of paper that had my phone number on it, and she thought that was really cool, and she actually called me later.
Very nice.
Well, look at that. She fell for the old cucumber trick. Many women do, sir.
You're like, well, there's a lot more where that came from at my house. You should call me up. I got unlimited cucumbers, if that's what you're into. So she called you, and what did you guys do? Did you actually go out, or did she just break your heart over the phone?
Well, we actually did go out. We went to a really nice restaurant. We had a really nice, it was a really nice first half of the meal because my heart was telling me I had to be brave like the Knights of the Round Table, and I just got so full of energy, and I just halfway through the day I got down on one knee and asked her to go out on another date.
What?
Whoa, on a knee though?
No, why would you do that?
That's a lot.
God, you're ruining everything.
I thought it would be really cute, and then I realized when I was in the moment, like, uh-oh, this probably looks like I'm proposing.
Yeah.
And it's probably really weird. But but like with love, like you have to like just go for it. I felt like I had to be brave about it, and I had to just like make a nice gesture for her.
But why?
All right, and did she seem okay with your proposal for another date?
No, she got really quiet, and and I sat back down, and she said we can talk about this after the date.
Oh.
And did you?
Not really. Like I'm about to say goodbye, and I didn't even get a kiss. We just hugged, and then she drove away, and I just kind of sat there watching her leave.
Oh man.
I'll be honest with you guys. I had tears in my eyes. Like I felt like I had really messed up, and I saw her driving away, and as I was like starting to cry, I realized like I could fix this. Like this is the story that we're going to tell our children one day. You know, like this is a story that love never quits. You have to fight for it. Like no matter what, it's worth fighting for, and we're going to fix this. We're going to fix this.
All right.
Danny, that's a lot. It's a lot of resolve there, sir.
And have you talked to her at all since that day?
We haven't talked in we haven't made conversation, but I've actually been leaving her like really cute messages and like a couple of poems and stuff like that.
Oh boy.
Okay, Danny, listen. I'm just going to be upfront with you. You're freaking this girl out, man. Like, I believe in love. I think love is a beautiful thing, but you don't even know her.
I do know her. What? Have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
I knew.
Yes. I've been in love. And, I had a really, amazing first meeting with my husband that later turned out to be my husband, but I just wanted to get him naked. I mean, that first meeting, there's a lot of different emotions that can be confused, right?
Okay, I think you're mixing up love with one-night stand, because this is real. What I'm feeling is love. You probably haven't experienced that. This is something that's real. It's raw for me. It's something authentic.
Well, we've been married for 5 years and are 2 kids deep, but whatever.
All right, Danny. Well, let's not waste any more time. You said love is worth fighting for, so let's do it. Let's call her up and see if Jennifer wants to fight.
That's right. I think we're both fighters ready to fight for love, guys.
All right.
Good attitude.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, and challenge her to a fight in your second date update. Right after this, okay?
Thank you, guys.
First things Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Danny is on the phone.
Hey, guys.
And there's really no recap that I could give his first date other than to play this song and say, Danny, I'm sorry, but sometimes love is just painful, you know?
Hi, guys. Look, thank you so much for taking a chance with me. Honestly, if you can get Jennifer on the phone, I'm going to be a full-time listener, and I'm honestly, if we figure this out, like I'm going to be telling my kids that Jewel and Brooke help find our relationship, help make it concrete. So thank you so much.
Okay.
No problem. Maybe you can name your firstborn Brooke and Jubal in the morning or something like that. That'd be awesome. Danny, if you haven't heard the first part, went out on a date with a girl named Jennifer that he met at the grocery store, and Danny is convinced that he is in love with her and she is the one for him. Even in the middle of their date, he got down on one knee to propose another date, not to propose marriage, but that kind of weirded her out, and then she left with just a hug, and he hasn't really talked to her since, and he's hurting right now, and our job is to help him not hurt anymore and see if we can get her to put his broken heart back together.
Now remember, guys, there's 3 things that you can never break. It's trust, promise, and heart.
Yes,
well, you can. It just hurts. I mean, people get broken hearts all the time, Danny, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it shouldn't happen.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
buddy.
Totally.
Well, we'll get her on the phone, Danny, and I really want this to work for you, but I promise you one thing. If we don't get you a second date, then you and I will get together, and I'll put you through an intensive course of how to shut off your emotions so your heart never gets hurt, okay? Because I'm good at that.
Okay, thanks.
Bury them deep.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her number and see if we can get her on the phone.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Jennifer?
this is Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. I've never heard of you.
That's fine, but I have heard of you and a lot of really good things about you.
What is going on here? I've got things I need to do today.
Okay, well, we'll get you off the phone really quickly. I just want to talk to you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you, His name is Danny, and you and Danny went out on a date, and Danny adores you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not him.
Yeah.
Whoa, he really
Oh, my
likes
God.
you.
Now he's using the radio to get a hold of me. Jesus.
You're a little sick of Danny, aren't you?
I never should have gone out with him.
What?
Well, and
Biggest
why do you
mistake.
say that? I mean, we actually talked to him about your date because he emailed us, really wanted us to get a hold of you. We talked to him, and he seems a bit over the top when it comes to his emotions, but doesn't seem like a bad dude.
But he's over the top. He's too much. He's ridiculous. Did he tell you what he did?
Are you talking about when he dropped down to one knee?
Yeah, that was so embarrassing.
What was going through your head when that happened?
I was thinking, holy crap, is this guy proposing to me? I've known him for an hour.
Yeah, that's understandable to get a little scared about that.
I've never. I mean, he was like, I would be honored to go out with you on a second date. Will you please join me? Like, it was so strange. It felt like I was in, like, a play.
So, I mean, before that, did you like him?
I mean, when we first met, he seemed cool, but I don't know, it just started to get a little bit strange. He started talking about how many kids he wants and, like, marriage and things you don't really talk about on the first date.
Oh, I don't know, Jennifer. I feel like that's the normal progression of a first date, isn't it? You start with hi, and then you end with how many kids you're going to have?
Yeah, no, it freaked me out.
Okay.
It's pretty understandable.
And now my family's involved with it. Of all the things, I just wanted to get this guy off my back and never see him again, and now my mother and father are involved in it.
How are your mother and father involved?
You guys don't know that? Yeah, he called them. He called my parents.
What?
I did not give him their number.
What?
Let's keep that. Yeah, he found them. He found them like a crazy stalker.
Oh.
He was texting me every day, sending me poems. He sent me a sonnet by Shakespeare. And I was ignoring him for days, okay? And then all of a sudden, my mother calls me and she said, well, you know, Jennifer, you are getting a little bit older. I think it is time to start a family. And I said, what the hell are you talking about, Mom? And she said, well, this very nice boy, Danny, ended up calling me.
Wait.
And I said, what are you talking about? I didn't give him your number. And she said, oh, he seems like a sweet boy, very old-fashioned. Reminds me of your father.
No.
Wow.
He actually got your parents on his side, too?
Yes. She said he reminded her of my father. And she said, we only knew each other for 2 weeks before we got engaged. And it's, oh, look, you guys have only known each other for 2 weeks, too. You should get engaged. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Everyone has lost their mind.
I'm the only sane person right now.
No, Jennifer, that's not true. I'm sane also. It's Danny.
What is going on? Why is he on the phone right now?
Well, Jennifer, that's the way this works. Danny is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Has he been listening to this whole conversation?
Yeah,
I heard everything. Look, your parents, they're an example of pure love, and I want to have that kind of relationship with you.
I didn't give you their phone number. I never gave you permission to call my parents. That's the issue. I don't care what my parents say. I don't care what you say. You found my parents' number and called them and tried to, like, ask my father's permission to, like, be with me. Like, that's weird.
It's weird.
No, guys, look, honestly, Jennifer, I would go to the ends of the earth to find you. You didn't respond
You've
to any
known
of my
me for an
emails or
hour.
my voicemail.
What? You've known me for an hour. What is this, Romeo and Juliet? Like, we're adults. We're. This is the real world. I don't even know who you are. You don't even know my birthday. Like, or maybe you do because you looked it up.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that he doesn't know anything at this point if you had your parents' phone number and called them.
Look, Jennifer, I'm not a crazy guy. Everything I did that night, I did it because I thought it would make you feel special. And, okay, I got a little excited when I got down on one knee and asked you for another date, but I wanted to be there for you. I want to be that emblem for you. I want to be someone who makes you feel special.
Whoa.
Like, the world's like crazy, and if one person can make you feel like you're something like more than just what everyone else experiences, isn't that worth it? Isn't that worth fighting for?
I appreciate what you're saying. You're very sweet. You're a nice guy, but it's too much for me, man. I don't know what I can't. Like, I'm so sorry, but it's making me uncomfortable. You don't want to make me uncomfortable, do you?
No, that's complete opposite of what I want to do. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
well, that's
I'm
what
just
you're
trying
doing.
to follow my heart.
Okay, well, follow your heart with someone else, please.
Danny! Danny, I thought you were going to try to dial it back, man.
Okay, Jennifer, fine. This is the last thing I will ever say to you. Look, there's 3 things I would never break. And that's I would never break your trust. I would never break your promise. And I would never break your heart.
Yeah.
I swear I can tone it back. I just got really excited because I wanted to make you feel special.
Well, how about this, Jennifer? Would you like to go out on a second date with Danny? I'm not down on one knee, but I'm over the phone. But we will pay for that date. Would you go out with him one more time?
No. No, 1,000 times no to use some poetry.
Jennifer, you heard the 3 things you should never break part, right?
Oh, yes. And, dude, you already broke my trust because you contacted my parents without me giving you permission or their phone number. That's kind of like the definition of trust.
I just thought I didn't mean to break.
No,
I
don't need to hear
weird.
from you ever again.
Everything's
Nope,
public.
nope. I'm done. I'm not doing this. Don't ever contact me again.
And there she goes. Danny, I think Jennifer hung up the phone.
Okay.
Danny, listen, it's really sweet that you believe in love at first sight and all that stuff, but you really got to respect people's boundaries, man.
Yeah, you're right. Look, maybe I just go back to the grocery store tonight and just try it again. And the universe is a crazy place, and I'm sure I'll be able to find someone. I just got to keep trying because you can't give up with love.
Yeah,
you just got to keep going, man. Just hang out in the frozen food section, and one day you will find that true love.
Do you guys really think so? Because I'll believe it if you guys believe it.
Yeah, true love is out there, man.
It's waiting for you, Danny.
That's really nice to hear, guys. Thanks so much.
And it might not be in the frozen food section. It could also be over by the condiments or the bathroom items. I don't know where it is, but it's in the grocery store, and you will find it. Trust me, I know you will.
Thank you so much. Remember how I said I would be your number 1 listener if you got Jennifer on the phone?
Yeah.
I will always be your number 1 listener for what you've done for me today.
Awesome.
You know what, Danny? A lot of people tell us that, and you're the only one I've ever fully believed.
Yep.
I know that you were definitely going to be there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
We the best music.
Text in at 78592 says Jubal should have given that guy the number to one of his therapists. Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Good idea.
It's a great idea, but those people have their work cut out for them. I don't need anybody taking their time away from me. Talking about today's second date update. This dude, Danny, wanted to call Jennifer. He was over the top, in love with her. He knew it right after the first date. She was the one, but she wasn't calling back. And we got her on the phone, and we found out that, yes, he was a little over the top, but also he got in touch with her parents
So creepy.
in order to try to get him another date. And he convinced her mom that, like, he was the one for her, and even her mom was like, you need to go out with him again. So she obviously did not want to go out with him, and it creeped her out.
Dude, mom is desperate to get her daughter hooked up.
Yeah, seriously.
Whoa, mom, back off.
So they agreed to not go. Well, they didn't really agree. She said she's not going out with him again. He seemed to be okay with it. He also said that he will be a listener to this show forever because we were able to get her on the phone. And I believe him because when it comes to passion, Danny is definitely a passionate dude.
He's committed.
He's definitely got that going for him.
Yep. And there's people texting in at 78592 who want a date with Danny, and I'm sure he probably already somehow has hacked into our text message board and found your number and will be calling you or your parents. So don't worry about it. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.